Say hi.
What is up, guys? How's everybody doing?
Say hi, Ronnie. Can I help Daddy make a video today? He's like, nah, dude. I don't want to help you make a video. You're filthy, man. You guys are filthy. These cats get dirty so fast. I gotta make another video about cleaning them. They freak out. He's not too bad bathing them. Ralph, the other one, the fat one, the real fat one, he is hard to bathe. Loses his goddamn mind every time I do it. All right, Ronnie, go down. You can't do this. Daddy's gotta work. My name is Tyler Nolan. Welcome to my channel. And welcome to my snake room. So, today, I'm kind of excited about this one. So today I wanted to do a little video about Gila Monsters. Honestly, one of my favorite things to keep. People ask me all the time, they're like, yo Ty, what's your favorite thing that you have? Maybe the gaboons or the rhinos, they're super cool. You know, cobras are obviously awesome. But a couple of the guys in my collection are very underrated, and those are the Gila Monsters. They're so cool. They're one of my favorite things to keep. I've had Gilas for years. They're so much fun. Super cool lizards. Super pretty, awesome colors. They're venomous. What's not to like about them? Let's check them out. Hey, don't bite me. Don't bite me, bro. Why you gotta be a jerk? Check out how cool this little guy is. Now this is my male Gila. He's not very big. You can see he's maybe the size of my hand. I don't know, maybe 10, maybe 11, 12 inches in length. Not a very big lizard. He used to be super mean. Now he's actually calmed down a good bit. He's not that mean. Let's check out his girlfriend. His girlfriend's twice the size. Alright, so here we got his girlfriend. You can see the difference in sizes. This is my female right here. I've had this female for, say 6 years, 7 years. I got her from Tom Crutchfield. She's a proven breeder female. I've yet to breed her. These guys are really hard to breed in captivity. I have a few friends that do it. I haven't personally been able to do it myself. Then again, I haven't really tried super hard. You know, there's a cooling period that you have to do with these guys, honestly. So my buddy actually puts them in a wine cooler during their hibernation period. Gets them super cool for months, doesn't feed them anything. They go through this hibernation period in the beginning of the year, and then once, you know, May comes around, they wake up, he starts pumping them with heat, and then they breed. Very difficult to breed. They were actually first bred, they're first bred in captivity by the San Diego Zoo, actually. Pretty sure it was like in the 50s or the 60s it happened. I'm not exactly sure the date, y'all. I'm sure I can find that out pretty easily. So the scientific name for these guys are Heloderma spectrum. The Gila Monsters, well, used to be one of 2 venomous lizards, but now, according to Chandler, even Chandler's the one that actually corrected me recently about it because I was talking about my Gilas with him. Chandler said that Komodo dragons are now on the venomous list, which I did not know that. Gila Monsters are one of 3 venomous kinds of lizards. Look at how cool these guys are. They're so awesome. Gilas are found in North America. They're not found anywhere else in the world. Gila Monster, how they got that name, they got it way back in the day because people were scared of them because they thought that they were deadly lizards. They thought that their venom was lethal. There's been a few fatal recordings of Gila Monster bites, but that was always in younger people, a couple older unhealthy people. There's also a few fatal bites due to allergic reactions to the venom. Normally, these guys don't pose a threat to humans when it comes to their venom. Their venom is not fatal to a grown, healthy human. Now, these guys are also, they're closely related to the beaded lizard. Now, beaded lizards aren't as vibrantly colored. Gilas, you know, you can see my female, she's orange and pink and she's gorgeous. Like, she's a beautiful lizard. Even my male, he's got a little orange on him. He's got a little bit of pink on him. He's pretty cool. I love these guys. They're so awesome. Like, look at their tongues. Look, we're a part of the forked tongue gang. They have really long black tongues. They're also split, just like mine. Let me see if I can get one to open their mouth. Their insides of their mouth, jet black. Super cool. unlike the snakes, a lot of cobras and vipers and stuff like that, they have venom glands on the tops and the sides of their head. So they actually have big venom sacs on their heads, and they can push venom through their teeth. Now, Gila monsters, even though the heads of these guys look super fat, their venom glands aren't on the sides of their head. The venom glands on Gila monsters are actually on their lower jaws. So underneath their head, you'll notice that there's these two little bulges on the bottom, and that is where the salivary glands are. That is where the venom is produced. They can't push out the venom through their teeth by themselves, so they rely on chewing on their prey item, and then that chewing actually injects the venom, or that's how they get the venom into their prey item. They've actually even been known to, when you're feeding, they kind of do like a death roll thing where they roll upside down, so that way they can deliver their venom easier than if they're upright. Let me show you guys the beaded lizard real fast. All right, so this is a baby beaded lizard. He is not happy that I'm holding him at all. I'm trying to just be nice and gentle with him. You can see the pattern of this guy. Don't bite my fingers, man. So you can see the pattern. He's more yellow, and their pattern actually gets a little bit more dull as beadeds become adults. Now, beadeds get twice the size of Gila monsters. I mean, Gila monsters get pretty big. You see how big my female is, and she's pretty much full grown. Beaded lizards dwarf Gila monsters. This little tiny venomous lizard will get huge. Let me go put him back before I get bit. Now, speaking about their venom, beaded lizards and Gila monsters, it's similar to a western diamondback rattlesnake's venom. Their venom is known in their prey item to cause paralysis, cause a bunch of respiratory problems, stuff like that. It is not a fun bite. I've actually been bitten by Gila monsters, beaded lizards, and a king cobra. Now, the king cobra, obviously, I was not trying to get bit by him. It was a total accident. I'm going to be doing another vlog about exactly what happened with the king cobra bite. I'm actually doing an interview with Chandler soon about the whole thing. I'm going to go over there. We're going to take Kevin out, and we're going to talk about king cobras and what happens when they get you. Definitely suck. But, so the only couple times I've ever been bit by these guys was pretty much for a learning thing. Like, I let a couple babies bite me a few years ago when we were just trying, when I first got to see what it was like, you know? Dude, it made me so sick. Like, I remember everything was coming out of both ends. I had a fever for a couple days. I was in so much pain, and there's nothing that a hospital can do. If you go to the hospital, all they're gonna do is put you on like an IV, fill you with fluids, and maybe give you some painkillers, which doesn't do a whole lot. It sucks. Getting bit by these guys is terrible. It hurt so bad. I remember it like it was yesterday. It was awful. Now, like I said before about their breeding, these guys are mostly active in the spring and summertime. So 90% of their lives they spend burrowed underground. You can find these guys in Nevada, Arizona. They're found in Cali, parts of Utah, a few places over in that area. Found in the desert, they can acclimate pretty well with their environments. I've also come to notice that they do like a little bit of humidity. I'll actually find them from time to time. I try to keep their water bowl as clean as possible, because in the middle of the day they'll get hot because I keep the heat light on, obviously. I keep the heat light on for 8 hours a day for them. She does it a lot. He does it sometimes. Sometimes I'll find both of them in their water bowl. Their tails get relatively fat. She's got a good sized tail on her. Look how pretty that thing is. And their skin feels like a foot. They have very knobby skin. And actually part of their name, they're Gila monsters. Gila River is a river that is in, I'm pretty sure, it's Arizona and in New Mexico, the Gila River. That's where these guys used to be found. You used to find a lot of them there. Now they're not so common over there. And then Gila derma means studded skin. Makes sense, right? Like, look at this. It's probably a little bit hard to see the texture with just this video. Look at that. Very bumpy. It's like a football. It feels just like a football. So yeah, like I said, they're mostly active spring, summertime. Yeah, what's going on? They hibernate, like I said before. That's a big thing when you're breeding them, is you got to make sure that you give them this hibernation period. In the wild, they go into hibernation in around November, and they'll hibernate through November. January, February, they can withstand super, super cold temperatures at night when they're buried in their little burrows. You can find them in little colonies underground. When you do find a Gila monster, you don't normally just find one, you find a whole bunch of them together. So then after they're done hibernating, around May, June, they all come out of their holes at night mostly, and in the mornings is when you can find them. They try not to stay active during the day. They typically lay anywhere from 2 to 8 to as many as 12 eggs, which is very rare. I haven't seen a 12 egg clutch in a while. Normally they're 6 to 8. They have a very long incubation period.
What are you doing? You trying to get out of your cage? You gotta stay in your cage.
They have a very long incubation period for these eggs. Up to 9 months you have to incubate this egg. So it takes as long as to incubate as a human is being born. 9 months, that's a lot of time. Cobras are a fraction of that. And I don't even like dealing with incubating eggs because I don't honestly have the time to keep up with it anymore. I used to breed stuff all the time. Now I just try to stick to rattlesnakes and vipers and stuff like that because it's a live birth. I don't have to deal with any of that stuff. They just poop out a bunch of babies and I'm just like, oh hey, here we go. Easy peasy. I don't gotta incubate nothing. It's awesome. I might try to breed these guys soon enough just to do it because I haven't done it. I got some tricks that some friends have told me. The babies, when they're born too, those babies are ready to go. Like with the 2 bites that I got, the Beaded bite and the Gila Monster, were from like 3 to 4 month old babies. And even when they're first pip out the egg, like they are ready to rock. I think that's it, little bud. Thanks for hanging out with me. These guys are so cool, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you learned a couple of things about Gila Monsters that you didn't already know. If I missed anything and you got some cool facts about Gilas, put it in the comments. I would love to learn new things about them. So stay tuned. This is the first video really that I've done teaching about just specific things that I have in my collection. Stay in your cage, little guy. So stay tuned. I'll do a little episode on Easterns and some monocle. I got a dope spectacle. I got a 14-year-old Egyptian banded cobra, snouted cobra, same thing. Huge cobra. I got my gaboons. I got the copperhead. Did a little video on the copperhead. Didn't really teach you too much about him, so I'll go into further detail. My indigo snake. That snake's so sick. One of my favorite snakes. He's probably gotten 1.5 feet bigger since I've gotten him. Feed the indigo a baby rattlesnake soon. Hope you enjoy my channel. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Next weekend is the Denver convention. I'm doing a tattoo convention in Denver, Colorado. I'm already booked up for the convention. Sorry, I booked these things ahead of time. But if anybody here watching is in Denver next weekend, I'm pretty sure the tattoo convention is August 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. VillainArts.com. Come stop by my booth, say what's up. I got my Taruk shirts. See these Taruk shirts? Super dope. Got my bird on the shirt. Got my website on the back. Got my shop logo. Got my shop logo right there on the side. I got these things for sale. I have them on my website. I'll put the link at the bottom for you guys in case you guys want to grab a shirt. Till next time. Till next time. And her name is Toothless, by the way. Like How to Train a Dragon. You ever see that movie? Doesn't she look like him? Right? You're so tight. Anyways.